Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now. After having wrapped up the Test series, it's time now to look at the white ball leg of India's tour of England. They play 3 T20Is and the BCCI announced the squad for all 3 of them. Now, in the first T20I, Team India will not have the services of Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah and Ravindra Jadeja. While in the second and third T20Is, they won't have the services of Sanju Samson, Rahul Tripathi, Venkatesh Iyer, Ruturaj Gaikwad and Arshdeep Singh. This will also be Rohit Sharma's first ever assignment as India's T20I captain overseas. Now, this group of players that will play against England might just be the kind of group of players who play in the T20 World Cup for India, as was stated by India's head coach Rahul Dravid as well, which means it's a great opportunity for youngsters like Umran, Malik, Arshdeep Singh, but also experienced pros. Ishan, Kishan, there's Karthik who's been in great form. Today we've compiled a list of the top 5 players who can make a mark in this series. Ishan Kishan is a name that excites everyone, and that is because the kind of batter he is, he's more of a dasher at the top of the order, and yet he has the ability to play those long innings. A left-handed dasher at the top of the order alongside Rohit Sharma, that makes for a lethal duo. Now, Ishan Kishan's run of form has been very good in recent times. Against South Africa, he was very good. Even in a dismal IPL season for the Mumbai Indians, he scored 400 plus runs. If he can bat here well and score those runs against an attack like England's, he'll stake claim to a very solid spot in that T20 World Cup squad for Team India. Remember, there is fight for that squad, because if Rishabh Pant becomes the primary wicket-keeper, he's fighting against Karthik, he's fighting against KL Rahul for that second wicket-keeper squad, which means this series is very important for Ishan Kishan. Team India has a lot of faith in Rishabh Pant, and why not? Look at that century against England in the final Test match. In fact, he's gone everywhere and scored Test centuries, be it Australia, be it South Africa, be it England. But then there's the other side of Rishabh Pant, the white ball batter Rishabh Pant, who was a dasher at one point, but now no more. Since T20 World Cup 2021, the runs have just stopped flowing for Rishabh Pant in T20Is. In IPL 2022, he didn't score a single half century, and the pressure now in white ball squads for Team India is mounting on Rishabh Pant because Ishan Kishan is doing very well. Karthik has had a fantastic time in white ball cricket lately. Then there's KL Rahul as well, who will return from injury. So there is mounting pressure on Rishabh Pant. If he has to be the primary wicketkeeper in that Indian T20 World Cup squad, this is his time to perform. No matter what's your point of view on cricket, raw pace is something that excites everyone. And Umran Malik is an exciting prospect because of that very reason. Came into the reckoning in the IPL, picked a number of wickets, but the one aspect of Umran's game that was always a concern still remains a concern. His economy rate was very high during IPL 2022, and once he debuted for India and played against Ireland in that T20I series, he was still leaking runs. This might be an opportunity for him, but might also be a problem for Team India. If he plays against England, some of the finest white ball batters, he might be tested. If he passes this test, he makes a very good case for himself to be included in that T20 World Cup squad. If he doesn't, that puts him down in that pecking order. This becomes a very big series for Umran Malik. Need 30 of 12? Need 60 of 30? You need someone to come in at the 13th over mark and stabilize the innings and then explode? Or you need someone to come in at the 18th over mark and go bang bang right from the first ball? Karthik seems to fit all of those roles in recent times. He turned things around for the RCB in the recently concluded IPL, then came into the India squad and started doing the same for Team India as well. India's first ever man of the match performer in a T20I was Karthik. Years and years down the line, DK rolls his sleeves, comes up again and continues to deliver the goods. Now, it's a tripartite contest for that wicketkeeper slot in Team India's squad. There's Rishabh Pant, there's Ishan Kishan, there's Karthik. There might also be an outside name of KL Rahul who might come in as a backup wicketkeeper, which means the contest is very tough. But if the run of form that DK is in is anything to go by, DK seems to be up for the challenge. Now, Avesh Khan has become a recognizable name, but he really burst onto the scene in IPL 2020, then delivered the goods for the Delhi Capitals in 2021, which made Lucknow Super Giants shell out 10 crore rupees for him in IPL auction for 2022 and acquired his services. He picked up 18 wickets in the season at a very decent economy. Then got promoted to Team India ranks, has been doing well there as well, especially in that T20I series against South Africa where he picked vital wickets. Now the good thing about Avesh Khan is he can bowl anywhere. He can bowl inside the power play, he can get you wickets in the middle overs and then can come back at the death overs as well. He's been progressing steadily. Who knows, one more good stint in this T20I series against England and World Cup calling for Avesh Khan. This becomes a very important series for him. Now here's the thing with Team India in recent times. There are just so many names, you can't ever make an exhaustive list of the players to watch out for, which is why I know your list looks different. I'm pretty sure. Which are the names that you've put in? Which are the names that you've omitted? Which are the names that you think can still make it to that World Cup squad? Let us know. We're across all social media platforms and we'll be waiting to hear from you.